What's up, Clo family? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Vlogmas Day 10! Double digits today, baby! So I'm just surprised that I made it this far. I'm very discouraged though, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you because Vlogmas Day 8 is super late. Like, it was supposed to be posted yesterday, but because I made the mistake of uploading in 4K, it's taking way longer than expected. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to double post on Vlogmas Day 8 and 9 tomorrow on day 10. So I'm like super behind. I'm very discouraged about it because I really worked my butt off to make sure that I'm on time. And of course, like I made that silly mistake and it put me back. But it's okay. I guess all that matters is I keep going, right? Keep pushing. But today I have some cookies. They're mint. They remind me of, this is what it looks like, by the way. Here, maybe I could show you up close. This is the cookie here. And I have 8 of them or so here. And they remind me of Thin Mints, like the Girl Scouts. But they're from the dollar store. My boss had these cookies, so she let me take them, which is great. I can use them today for this video. I love to freeze them. So this is actually from the freezer, and it's not hard at all. It's just something about putting these Thin Mint cookies in the freezer is chef's kiss. And then I have my hot chocolate right here. Let me see if I can show you. There we go, without spilling it. I got my hot chocolate. Ooh. Yeah, hit the spot. Hit the spot. Cup of Joe right here. Something about that cup of Joe. But anyways, it's just gonna be a chill video. I want to know how you guys are doing. They're good. From the dollar store. I hope you guys had a beautiful day today. Today is December 9th on a Tuesday. I just finished trigonometry. I never want to get back in that class again. That class was so ridiculous. If you guys don't know what trig is, it's sine, cosine, tan, all of that fun stuff. The triangles, figure out the angle. That's what trig is. Too good. I'm already down below. Yeah, so I'm finally done with trig. I'm done with this semester. Next semester starts in January. Next semester will be a little bit tricky because what's going on in my life right now, which I will soon explain again. Like I said early in the Vlogmas videos, I said that I will explain it. Just not right now. Excuse me. And I'm just so I feel overwhelmed a little bit because I feel like I don't really have no guidance. Ooh. But I know that God won't lead me astray. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder if going to college is the right thing to do. Like, not going to college, but going into dentistry is the right thing to do. I feel like, God led me in the major, but I just don't have a burning passion for it. You know what I mean? Like, I have a passion for YouTube. I have a passion for vlogging and, sharing my life a little bit and, creating thumbnails. And I also love, businesses. I used to have a small business for soaps, and I love to design it. I didn't really like making, I didn't really like making the product, but I love to design it. I pick out the jars, market it, do content for it. But I love doing that. I've always wanted to have my own business. My biggest goal in life is to be successful on this platform and also have a successful business. And I love soap. Like, if you guys watched my Vlogmas Day 8 video, you saw that I want a basket full of Dove products, like all the Dove soaps, all the different scents, because I love soap. I love soap. I love looking at different brands. And admiring like their designs and stuff like that, because that's what I'm into. And I love Shopify and stuff like that. But I just don't, the same burning fire that I have for that, I don't have for dentistry. I feel like I'm like stagnant where I don't see any growth anywhere. That's my biggest problem now. I just really want to shoot for the stars right now. I'm 26, and I just really want to shoot for the stars. I really want to achieve my goals. And I need to take this platform seriously, because this is it. This is my safety net for me. People say, why do people share all the business online? But sometimes this is all you have. I don't think people understand that. Yes, it's great to keep things private, but this is mine. This is me. This is mine's. I want to build a community here, because I know that I'm not the only one going through things. I'm not the only one who feels lonely. I'm not the only one who feels like God is silent. I'm not the only one. So I wanted to build this community here so we all have each other in this world that we live in, this wicked, crazy world that we live in, And it's hard. And I feel like deep down in my spirit that me doing the same thing every day, me staying in the same place, it's not going to get me to where I want to be. I just know it. I know it's just not. I always say, sorry, I'm trying not to talk too much with my mouth open, but I always say, with success comes sacrifice. I always said that. I said it for years. And it's true. I want to build this platform, then I need to treat this platform like a job. Even if I get 5 views, 10 views, even if I have my only 688 subscribers, there's still people who can really like take something from my videos. You know what I mean? Even if that 1 or 10 people watch it, that's 10 people who who will support me. 10 people who probably needed something from that video, or they needed that comfort or something, or, And honestly, when this video here, my Vlogmas Day 8 video, when I saw that it wasn't uploading on time, I wanted to give up. I didn't want to do Vlogmas anymore. I'm still upset because it's loading very slowly. And it's literally now 9:15 on December 9th. And it was supposed to be uploaded yesterday. So it's really behind. And I feel like I'm putting all this effort in to make it on time, to drop it on time. I work full time, guys. I literally come home, I edit forever, I upload it, I do the thumbnail. I still have to work, and then I still have to film when I come home. And it's just a lot. I feel like I don't get any sleep. And it's a lot. When people say Vlogmas is hard, it is. You got to make sure you edit it. Your edits look professional, at least. I really do want to work on my thumbnails a little bit more. I feel like my thumbnails can look a little bit better. Not trying to be hard on myself or anything, but just for me, I want to look more professional. I drank this thing up. I want my vlogs to look more professional, but my style, you know. I want my channel to look a little bit more professional, but not so serious. Like, I want my videos to look professional, my thumbnails looking professional, but I want it to be full of my personality. You know what I mean? And I feel like I put so much work in, and I could be sleeping right now, but I decided to get up and do this every day because I'm like, how will I accomplish my dream of building a community here if I don't try? I have to sacrifice my sleep. If I want to be successful here, I have to sacrifice my sleep. You know, it is what it is. You gotta start somewhere. If I don't start today, then when? And every day it'll be an excuse. So I just pick up the camera and I keep going. And because I do love this, I do love Vlogmas. It just stinks because the beginning of Vlogmas from day 1 to 12, I'm broke. So I have to try to figure out ways to make it fun for me as well as fun for you guys on the first 12 days of me being broke. So it's been a little bit tricky. But I get paid on Friday in a few days. So I'm going to try to do some more things. I want to get into like baking brownies, decorating cookies, building a gingerbread house. And I really want to do some. Oh, I also am thinking about doing 12 days of shortmas, but like 12 days of shortmas games. You know, just me in here. I saw some games on TikTok that I really want to do in my own house by myself. So I'm thinking about doing 12 days of that, starting maybe like sometime this weekend. And I think that'll be fun for us. You know, I did play Tapple. Tapple is a fun game, guys. I got that from Walmart or something like that. And it wasn't that expensive. That's a fun game. So I really want to play games during this Vlogmas season as well. So, you know, I'm happy. I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget to remind me to punch the advent calendar for day 10. I'm looking at it. I totally forgot about it. But we have to punch the cup. But yeah. So I want to do some games, some baking. I do want to tell you guys my testimony stories as well. You guys will hear that. Yeah. I think after Vlogmas is when I'm going to take a little break from vlogging. But that's when my life is really going to hit. Because that'll be January. Ooh. It is crunch time when January comes around. And I'm just so scared. Like, I'm nervous. I'm scared. What I've learned, you know, while walking with God is that, you know, obviously, you know, that His timing is not our timing. You know, and that's something I'm really struggling with because I'm a planner. I plan things out. Even Vlogmas, I planned it out. Like, I need to have some type of guide, you know what I mean? Like, some type of, like, I need to write on paper. I need to make sure it's prepared and ready. So when things mess up, like my video isn't uploading on time, I get discouraged and I just want to quit. But God just keeps reminding me of the word grace, grace, grace. He always reminds me of grace. And I don't know if it's somebody says to me or just the word. You know, maybe I think it's just the word, honestly. My cookies are breaking. But I think I'm being a little bit too hard on myself. But maybe it's because I hold myself at a high standard. So when I don't reach that, I kind of get disappointed. I'm trusting God in all of this. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. There's a lot of mountains in my way right now. I feel lost and confused and defeated. But one day at a time, right? One day at a time. Yeah. Let's punch our DIY calendar. Alrighty, guys. Day 10. 1, 2, 3. Why does it work when it wants to work? Oop, it's red. Here we go. And the Bible verse says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." Philippians 4:13, NLT, New Living Translation. I low-key love it when I do the DIY calendar and it low-key resonates to the video I'm doing today. Isn't that crazy? It says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So, that's amen right there, guys. Anyways, I love you, Clo family. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you all on Vlogmas Day 11. Love you.